everybody, this is Miss Mallory. I am going to show you how to make a little monster wreath craft. I haven't attached the string to this one yet, so I will show you how to do that. Going to be pausing, and I'm making this with my niece, so if you see somebody else, that is why. What we're going to do first is we're going to cut out how big we want our wreath, and then we're going to cut inside too. You can use any old paper plate. I just have some that we have here at my house. She wants a bigger wreath, so we're going to make a bigger one for her. Alrighty, I cut out hers. She said she wanted hers to be larger, so I cut it out, and then to cut the middle circle, I folded it in half and just did one cut. So it's pretty easy there. I'm going to pause again to do mine, and then we will be back whenever we are starting to glue the pom-poms. Okay, we have some piles of our pom-poms. Today I am going to be doing a black and red monster. Looks like my niece is going to do black, orange, and purple, maybe a little bit of red. Okay, quick update. We have gotten some headway here. This is my niece's. And I wanted to show you guys a trick I learned. I started out mine, I just grouped them a little bit. I did a few at a time. I do one, and then I let the glue dry so that whenever I go back in, I can, and I'm gonna have to get up here and show you guys. So you can move them out of the way and not worry about the glue, and you can just kind of shove it right on top of the other ones. And if you're using hot glue, please be aware that the plates are a little bit thin. It's not going to be super hot on the back, but it is going to be hot, so just be aware. And we don't have to worry about our circles being perfect because we are gluing fluffy stuff around them. I'll show you mine, the back of mine. My first one has pom-poms all the way around it, and it's still a pretty good circle. So don't worry if it's not perfect. It's a monster. It's not supposed to be a perfect circle. Okay, I have finished mine. I think this is going to be the top for me. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out quite yet. But whenever I originally made this monster, what I did was I started by gluing the teeth down first. I will show you kind of on my scrap paper. So I stuck some glue, some hot glue behind here, and then I glued it kind of down like this. And then I put a lot of hot glue in between the teeth so that whenever they dried, it kind of stuck together. They were a little bit open still, but not fully. So it's a pretty wide mouth. I think this time what I'm going to do is cut these in half and put one half of the fangs on top like this, and one half of the fangs on the bottom like that. So I am going to go ahead and cut these, and I'll see if I can come back and make it work with you, okay? Okay, yeah, so what I ended up doing, they cut pretty easy. So I cut them all the way back to the actual teeth here. I left one so I can cut it on film for you guys. So I kind of just go back here. Well, I hope you guys, it looks a little bit fuzzy. There we go. I'm cutting a little bit at a round angle there, and so they end up looking like that. So there's not going to be a lot of hangover on the back, and it'll look pretty spooky. Let me see here. I might need one more to fill in for this. So I'm going to let that one dry. Just right here. Down here should be good though. Yeah, they fit right in there. So what I'm going to do is, you can see there's like a well in there of glue. I am just going to pile it in. And for anybody doing this, please be aware that it will be hot because it is hot glue and this is just some pretty flimsy fabric. I want these to be pretty firm whenever they dry. So, just gonna fit them right in here. Oh my goodness, that looks so fun. It's still a little bit wet, but here's what it looks like. That turned out so great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, let this dry a little bit, wipe off the excess from the back because as you can see it did come out, but that means it has a really great hold. Okay, so I'll be back and I will see about getting the top done. Alrighty? Okay, I got mine done and I went ahead and added some more up top since his mouth is here in the middle. As you can see on my last monster, I had eyeballs all over the place, but since this is kind of the middle of his face, I'm gonna center a lot of the eyeballs up top. So as you can see, I'm way past my plate. That is okay, but you can also see that there's a lot of hot glue up here at the top. Don't worry about seeing it right now. Once we get through it, we should have, we should be able to cover those up. So I have some eyeballs ready. So I'm gonna just start gluing them on really quickly here. And we will have these at the library for you. Everybody should get just about a handful. The pom-poms are a little bit harder to gauge because it is mainly based on how big you want your wreath to be. So we'll get you at least started. We'll have packs of a few made up already. Last up is the string. So I actually just have some bead wire here. It was all I could find handy really quick. And all I'm going to do is just flip them over here, glue this bad boy down. Actually, I'm gonna make sure we have it semi-straight. That'll be great. Just kind of put it right down in the glue. Do a little layer on top of him there. And it's all done. I hope you guys enjoyed doing this. I had so much fun with it and I am super duper happy with my monster wreath. So once that dries, it'll hang nice and perfect and creepy, and I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. If you guys do this craft, send us some messages to our Facebook page, the Jackson County Public Library, GCPL, and send us some pictures, show us what you did, and if you want to do more like this, let us know. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Bye.